Hello, good evening. I'm Raphael, GH.Dr. Raphael Balogun. There's something that came to my mind recently about this gayism, lesbianism, and this stuff. Uh, is gay a sin? Is lesbianism a sin? I can't really answer to that right now for some reasons. I'm not going to answer that question right now. This is not the right time to answer that question. But there's another question that is important to ask. Do you want to know what question is that? Why do gay exist? Why do lesbianism exist? Who are angry at gayism and lesbianism? I'll start from the who are angry at gayism and lesbianism. I actually had a friend, a foreign friend. Our friendship didn't last long. He just contacted me on the internet, and he said he sent some things to Nigeria for me, but I couldn't get them. But during our conversation, there's something he told me. He told me he was a gay. I told him yes, I'm not interested in gay. He told me his wife left him because he is a gay. So, in other words, what he's saying is that his wife left him because he is a gay. Wow, it means women are angry at being gay. They're angry at gay men. Yeah, at least I don't have much information, but there's one thing I'm sure of. It will irritate your wife. Sincerely, you are telling your wife that she is not performing enough. Yeah, and she is not performing enough, because that's the truth. If she is performing enough, you wouldn't have been gay, would you? That is one. But many times it's not that case, and that is where for the female partner, the lesbian, I think I would be angry. I'm looking at it very well. There was a time I've been thinking in my mind, what if I travel out, or I travel somewhere and I end up realizing, or perhaps I don't want my wife to cheat on me and she doesn't want to cheat on me, and I was away for too long, no dildo, no sex machine, or perhaps she wants to feel whatever. So because I shouldn't get angry, she now go and get a lesbian, a female partner, and then they start doing this their lesbianism. From one perspective, I will not agree. I will not get angry, but from every other perspectives, I will get angry. Do you know the perspective I will not get angry from? Oh, it's not a man she's having sex with, or whatever. But do you know where I will get angry? One, she will get attached to that woman just as she's attached to me. She's sharing her love with another person. That is one. Two, I'll get angry that she's telling me that so she cannot wait, or perhaps whatever. So you cannot wait, like you cannot wait. You are telling me you are not disciplined enough to wait for me. But the most aggravating part is that you will not be loving me and the woman. Should I marry the woman? You will not agree for me to marry the woman, yet you have already married the woman. You are cheating on me. I don't know how many guys will be thinking this way, but that is ultimately how I, Raphael Balogun, will be thinking. That is my major thought. I've thought it countless of time, and I was like, you know what? Girls, you guys used to know what you want, what you are not going to tell us. That is why there was a girl I met. That girl was so stupid or foolish. I don't even know what to characterize her in both of them. Not just one girl, every girl. And that is my problem with girls. You like to be using indirect communication. How do you expect a man to give you the best of what you want when you are being indirect? Look at guys' communication. There is no indirectness. Even if they are using code and languages, their language and code is not, they understand. You get, before they start using the code, they would have defined their dictionary. Okay, because they don't usually define it, this thing, they would have used it constantly and accurately meant what they are talking about. For instance, now if you use a slang, they will be accurate every time they use the slang. But girls, One reaction, 1,000 meanings. It's left to you to be looking at what have I done last week. What have I done in our dreams? You don't understand. You know that joke now. What have I done in our dreams that is making her react this way? Like, I did not even do it in real life. She dreamt me. You get what I'm saying now? What have I done in our dreams that has made her start to react in a very, very, very frustrating way? You get? So it means they are not direct. Now, you are not direct with your how will the man know what you like in sex or whatever? How will he know? If there's absolutely no way for him to know when you are not direct and it's not telepathic, because I don't understand. And it's not using the like he has used the general, like the general, okay, this girls during sex, these are anatomy, these are sexual biophysics and sexual psychology. If you do this and you've tried all those ones and it doesn't work, and then she's still complaining, bro, it's not your fault. She doesn't talk. You get? Now, between that now, you see, I will get angry if my wife ends up becoming a lesbian. That's mind you, when one girl says she's a lesbian, where I am, I was just angry inside me. I didn't like her, but I was like, even if I want to like you, I just liked you less. You get what I'm saying now? You know, I'm talking from marriage perspective now. Okay. Now, let us now look at what causes men to be gay and what causes women to be lesbian. Do you know that it's one of the effects of sexual hypocrisy? Now, you've exposed girls have made it many times. They make it so hard for a group of men to have sex with them. Regardless of the transaction, maybe masturbate sex, as I used to say, masturbate sex. You get? Let's say sex, yes, because it is unrighteous. Only your married partner should have sex with you. And if it is in terms of controlled gene transfer, maybe if your gene has been damaged before by yourself, you've experienced sexual destruction already. You get? You will now selectively find those who have the complete set of genes you need. You would have monitored them, watched them generally. So you get, especially the biological genes you need. You get? You would have done that in a controlled manner. You get? So it won't look like you are fucking around again. Now you are fucking specifically and selectively to repair what you've damaged. And I hope you get a husband that has all those good features. It's the best way. Having an husband with all the features is the best thing. You get? That's the best thing. It means you don't have problem with selection, whatever. It means you can just stop and repent and don't even partake in, because someone has all the genes you need. And if you can't find someone like that, maybe they've been taking their wives with their fiancé will be like security officer, to make sense. You can meet a GH.Dr, SH.Dr who can control those events. So most of the time, GH.Doctors have trained themselves to have all those traits. They can easily just help you out with what you need. So that's that for that one. So it's not good to actually have sex. What about the masturbate sex? Now you are not allowing guys to have masturbate sex with you for hypocritical reasons. If it is for righteous reasons, then you don't have any problem. You get? But then you are doing it for hypocritical reasons, like stupid reasons. For instance, now, like this unrighteous discrimination. Busy. Show me a Show me a busy. Kí wá wo nǹkan ẹjọ́ à ń bẹ̀yẹn ṣì tara yín tó òun pè mí kí n fi iṣẹ́ tèmi ṣe lẹ̀ kó wá disturb ẹ̀ àbí kí ló ń ṣe lè. Bóyá ò lọ́pọlọ ni kò yí pé mò ń ṣe nǹkan bíbá. So as I was saying, Jerry, where was I now? So you are not allowing them for hypocritical reasons. So if you are not allowing them for hypocritical reasons, then you force these guys to stay alone. They are alone for a long time within themselves, then they want to masturbate, right? They start masturbation with their group, since they are guys, and maybe during their school they have a big shower where guys shower. Maybe it's a military, whatever. You get, there's no girl available for them. Whatever is in sha, girls are not available to masturbate sex with. So they start doing masturbation for themselves. They get to a point where they cannot complete the orgasm for themselves. The reason is because I personally am experiencing the same thing. You get, where you cannot by yourself complete your orgasm to the highest level. What happens? It's simple. They call the other guy, please help me. Gayism have started. Now, will you blame them for being gay? On that note, don't forget, you can't blame them. Then at a point in time, they would want to experience what sex really looks like. Then they will go for anal, abi, possibly. If they land themselves in anal, possibly land themselves in anal. You get what I'm saying now? They become gay. You now get married to them, but then when you get married to them, you cannot, the vagina it will not be as tight as the anus they are used to. You get what I'm saying now? So when it's not equal to the anus they've been used to, so they will want to feel something tight sometimes. Then you cannot provide the anal. You get, and if you cannot provide it, then they will be forced to go back to gayism. You get, yes, I'm not saying it is right. I said I will not answer the question, Abby. In this video, I will not, because I don't want another teeth to be broken. You know the answer right away from there. So that is that about that one. So for gays, it is the girl's fault. For lesbianism, it's still the girl's fault. Guys are hunting for girls since forever, not the other way around. Why are you a lesbian? Because you say no guy satisfy your sexual needs. Do they know your sexual needs? You say you have been hanging around with many guys. Your reason for being a lesbian cannot be because you don't have guys around you. It's not possible. It has never happened. Maybe you want to create one, but will never by entropy or by entropy happen. Guys are hunting for every girl they can find. So there's nothing without your own power forcing them away. So you are the one throwing them away, saying you don't need them, or saying that, so if you maybe they are not satisfying you. So if they are not satisfying you, whose fault? Do they know? There is a girl, she used to tell me things. I used to listen what concern me. If I want to get married to somebody last in my life, at least I should be listening to girls' conversation, even if I'm not contributing and I'm not sitting around them. But there's a way you pass around when girls are gossiping, and you sit down at their back and be looking here, be typing on your computer while you are using one ear to fitical gbogbo ọ̀tọ̀ ń sọ to make sense. Tí o bá dẹ̀ make sense, you block your ear until tó bá gbọ́ to make sense. So girls, you are the one at fault for being a lesbian. You are not letting these guys know, okay, this is the type I want. Don't forget, when it is guy having sex, they will be telling you, do this, do that, do this. They are telling you how they want it. But you will not say, you will not be following up and down. Then you say you are not. You not say, I want it this way too. You get, I want it this way too. After that one, we are doing it this way. You get, touch me here. When you are doing the one that fits you. You are not doing all those ones. You are not saying the guy is not satisfying you. Congratulations. It's your fault. It's the girl's fault. Lesbianism are girl's fault. Gayism are girl's fault and the community's fault. The guys are not at fault of being a gay. No guy wants to. At puberty, the first thing you are looking for is a hole to shook. That's what you are looking for. As for girls, they already have the hole. Guys, they will hardly find the hole. Hole will be doing rejection every time. For girls, the rod is ready. If the girl is a virgin or whatever, she rejected the rod. But guys, most of the time the hole is not available because the hole is busy forming hypergamy, and she's not ready to marry you, and she's forming hypergamy. Unless maybe there's a guy who wants to trap her into marriage or whatever. That's when hypergamy is. But nobody is trapping you and you're forming hypergamy, then it's your fault, it's your problem. So that's that about that one. So the girls, you are at fault of being a lesbian. Guys, you are not at fault, but you can change. You get? Now, if there would be a change for gay, a lot of work is on the wife. If you don't know how to do it now before, go and learn how to do it. You get? And don't forget, not only that, you should also learn how to give anal fuck. Because if your man was the weaker one in the relationships within the guys, you get what I'm saying now? They will turn him to shemale. It is his own anus they will be pounding. You get what I'm saying now? And if they are pounding his own anus, then he will be used to, you get. Then there are some, maybe the Sigma type, the equalitarian, where they want to experience their sexual life to the highest. Those ones, they are not bullied to be shemale. You get? They just want to feel it. They feel it. You get? So all those ones are by their choice. Nobody can force them into those ones. Now, if you are a girl and you don't want your guy to be a gay anymore, learn to use strap-on. That is, it means you have to learn how to twerk very well. Good twerking, because you would have to use strap-on to stop him from being a shemale. You get? Like, she's your man, she will be your man, regardless of using strap-on to whatever. Then if it is and for the prick one, you get, learn to use combination of anal and your vaginal pussy, whatever. You get? You can, maybe I'm not in support of tightening of whatever using chemical means. You get? But you can, I don't know what many ways out there. This is why I'm against chemical means, because aside the fact that they are tightening low, there must be some damages. There are also side effects. We should not be careful of side effects. You get what I'm saying now? But there's one thing I know for sure. It will fit back. It's an elastic that compresses back, Abby. You are the one that know yourself very well. Me, I don't know you, told you. There's that one about that one. So that is for the women that want to stop their husband from being gay. Then for those that want to stop their wife from being lesbian, sit your wife down. Wife, to listen to me. Try and make sure, for the guy in Mumbai seeing your man, try to make sure that you meet your wife's sexual needs. Ask her what is her orgasm time. Most of the time you end up realizing that she is 3 times of you. It means she requires 3 times. Then if you cannot last for 3 times, you have to go and buy strap-on. At least you have 2 options. Either you learn how to last very well, you can learn that from me, and if you are not ready to learn it from me, go and buy strap-on. But your waist, we have the second problem. If your prick does not have problem because of strap-on, you get, go and buy strap-on, use it. You get, use it on your wife, satisfy her. She can easily satisfy you, you too easily satisfy her. It's very hard for men to satisfy their wife. That is the truth, because of the sperm that comes out and kill everything. Sperm is not coming out for women. So in as much their vagina is not sore, in as much they are not sore, they are in the game. That is how it works for them. So that is what I would advise. Then For the first question, I'm saying I'll not answer it for one good reason. I already lost 2 teeth, and the third teeth is about to remove. I don't want any guy or any girl to come and box my teeth out for me. I like it as it's there, because when I want to go and do surgery to actually return all my teeth, this one will make it less expensive. You get? A wise man saves his money. I don't have money to spend when I have one spare teeth on my teeth already. So that is it. Oh, thank you very much. God bless. Yo.